Welcome. We've been spending the last few days taking a look at some French holiday customs, and we're going to do that again today, although we're going to take it in a slightly different direction. In the early days of colonial exploration and settlement over here in North America, of course, the French came over into what we now call Canada and began to colonize that. And along with the basic colonization, brought over the Jesuits, religious leaders who began to work with the native populations to help introduce them to what the French were doing and French ideas and beliefs and customs. This was done in many different ways. The fur trade, such as we see exhibited over here on the table, where the natives could trap the furs and bring the furs in for the French or other European goods that were available, whether they were jewelry, decorative items, cooking items, or even the clothing that got introduced into the native peoples, was a very, very thriving business and helped to bring the Indians into, in this case, particularly that French cultural idea set. Well, of course, the Jesuits were working on the spiritual end of things. And at least by 1643, Saint Jean de Brébeuf, a French Jesuit, if it hadn't been tried before, apparently he didn't think it was very successful, because he decided now it was time to teach the Indians about the Christmas story, and understanding that the story of some special baby born way over in the Middle Eastern desert with people riding in on camels to bring him gifts really wasn't going to mean a whole lot to the Indians of North America. He tried to incorporate the native imagery and phraseology that they would be used to in talking about the story of the birth of Jesus. And so some of the ways he did that was the angels become sky people, rejoicing becomes be on top of life. Three elders go to visit baby Jesus instead of the three wise men, and they celebrate him by making him a name and also by greasing his scalp many times. And this became known as the Huron carol. And we are very fortunate that before the last Jesuits left Canada, one of those last Jesuits took the song back and retranslated it back into French from the Huron, and so it managed to survive down through into modern times. In the 20th century, a Canadian musician wanting to turn this into a true Canadian Christmas carol took that idea of the Jesuits and went even further with it in laying out the story of Jesus born in a broken hut of birch bark, and the chiefs coming and visiting him, bringing gifts of fox and beaver pelt, recognizing how important that fur trade element had been to the development of Canada. In no matter what version of the song you sing, the chorus has been kept in the original Huron, Jesu Ahatonia, which means Jesus, he is born. And here is the Huron carol. Have courage, ye who are humans, Jesus, he is born. The spirit that held us as prisoners has fled. Do not listen to it as it corrupts the spirits of our mind. Jesu Ahatonia, Jesu Ahatonia. They are coming, sky people, with a message for us. They are coming to say, be on top of life. Marie, she has just given birth. Rejoice. Jesu Ahatonia. Jesu Ahatonia. have traveled there, who are elders. Tichiana star that has just appeared on horizon leads them there. He will seize the path, he who leads them there. Yesu ahatonia, Yesu ahatonia. Behold, they have arrived there and have seen Jesus. They made him a name many times, saying, "Hooray, he is good in nature." They greased his scalp many times, saying, "Hooray, Jesu ahatonia, Jesu ahatonia, Jesu ahatonia, Jesu ahatonia."